Hello there and welcome to my channel. Okay, today's video is way outside of the box of what I would normally do, but here we are. Today I'm going to clean my garage, which is also my craft room, a little workout room, which you can see there. So I'm going to show you my mess and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to clean it up. So yeah, here we go. I use my garage as an extra room. Our house is pretty small, so this is a much nicer than average garage because I use it for crafting. I use it to do some exercising. I use it to film all of my knitting tutorials and unboxings and all of that. So you know, this room gets used quite a bit. And it is a flipping mess. Oh my gosh. So why is it such a mess? It is a horrible mess because I've been working a lot. This is busy season for knitting and crafting. And then it got really super cold, and then it was raining all the time, and I just couldn't do it because, as you can see, the door is up, you know, so I'm totally exposed to the outside when I'm out here. So if the weather is not great, I don't really want to be out here cleaning or doing whatever. I'll shoot videos, but I won't necessarily clean. So today we're going to clean. I'll just give you like a short tour. So here I have a workbench. This was part of the garage when we moved in. So yeah, it's a nice workbench. I have some things stored there. I keep photo props over in the corner, or not props, I keep photo equipment that I use over there. This is all like, these are things that I knitted during the course of making videos. Like that was part of my seed stitch. This is part of my Lisette scarf tutorial. So this is just a big pile of projects. Oh, there's the tassels. Anyway, that's all those. I need to clean those up. Just other stuff. I have my own thing to blow up balloons. All good blogger does. This is like a cabinet where I keep props and stuff like that. This little cabinet over here, like the inside shelf came loose and stuff came out and blah 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 blah, whatever. Anyway, this is my old film camera equipment, so we're gonna clean that up. I do have a chair over here. Hi, and then I've just got boxes that I need to break down and put into the recycling. This is all props and stuff. Fairy lights, you know, I mean, you just can't have too many fairy lights. You really go through the batteries though, I'll tell you that. There we go. Fairy lights, hats, all kinds of stuff. This is Christmas stuff I found. Ooh, my favorite drink. Kitchen pantry stuff, reflector, exercise thing, cat litter. I mean, yeah, this room has just become a disaster. Super old computer. It still streams, so I do use it out here. Props. This chair is actually my chair from when I was a child, so it's really old, like me. Okay, this is like a prop station, so stuff that I use to style my photos, all that stuff lives here. Tripod with the extending arm, and that's how I shoot everything overhead. That's a whole other set of videos, so we'll get there at some point. This is the trash pile that's just been collecting, so it's time to get all of that into the recycling. I use this as my backdrop in a lot of my pictures that you'll see. And behind the door is it's like a closet of sorts, like a mobile closet. And I have other props and things, and we're not even gonna try to get back there because let's just start cleaning, because yeah, it's a mess. Okay, here we go.
can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I'm like a mess, and you tell.
This is just like a grumpy cat. Isn't that funny? They're like, I think they were Kleenexes, but I got them to use in photos.
I know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, turning to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me realize.
So this was like a fun thrift store find. This was probably came out of somebody's grandma's house. It's like a candy dish, but I remember these from my own childhood. Everybody had them, so when I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that and use it in my craft room. It's like a, I don't know, like a little catch-all dish for things, like a notions dish, I guess, and I love it.
I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me.
This is my homemade reflector, and I'm probably going to do a video and show you how I made this, but this is how it works. So here I am without it. And when I bring it up, see how it fills me in so nice? Isn't that amazing? So there. And then you can also use the white bounce, which is a softer look. So it just depends on the lighting conditions and what you need to do. But yeah, super easy. But that's another video. Today we're just putting things away.
I hear you breathe, but I can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I'm like a mess, and you tell me to confess, and you tell me to confess. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, turning to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me real outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing without me. You're running fast, never look back. Now we're over, that's a fact. Phasing light, see it all bright. You were never right. Back to life, apologize. Too soon to say I'm fine. Too soon to say I'm fine. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, it or not. There is a moment meant for us, and now you made it, but I already played this. Not interested. Open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me. Shadow me, I want. Sky is on fire. The lake has turned to a golden sun. Oh, oh, I'll never get tired. Just one time. I'll get it round, lost. I'm over here, cross. Whether you like it or not, there is a moment meant for us, and now you made it, but I already played this. Not interested. Open your eyes, let's get it done.
It's day 2. I couldn't finish yesterday. Oh my gosh, what a freaking mess this was. So I did the vacuuming last night. That's the last thing that you saw. And by that time it was dark and it was dinner time. I needed to go in and cook. So here it is the next morning, and I'm starting again. Mostly what I have left is just kind of figuring out what to do with little bits and pieces of stuff. So we're gonna take a look at some of that, and I'm gonna figure out where to put it. And some stuff is going to be donated and gotten rid of. I actually filled my recycling bin completely, which is shocking, and I filled the trash can, which is also shocking. Not sure how I did that. So all of that was in this little room. Yeah, so it actually motivates me to want to go through and do the whole house, and I'm actually going to wind up doing this pantry. It's a mess. I'll show you the other part of the garage. We're not going to clean that part now. That's like a whole other video, but I'm going to show it to you. To keep this room nice, I have these room dividers. I brought them from my other house, and I put them up to block like the HVAC unit, and just to make this feel more like a room and to hide mess, because you can see it's kind of a mess back here. This is a whole other video though. We're not going to tackle all of this today because this involves a lot. Oh, here's my video and CD collection and other stuff. That's my camp stove. That's the jacket I wear when I cut the grass. It needs to be washed, but yeah, anyway, this will be a whole other video. And there's my bike. So you can see this really, really helps make the room look a lot nicer. So I'm just gonna pick up with more straightening up. Here we go. Have moved around where I'm shooting my styled photos for my blog and for Instagram. I used to do everything here, and I used that that big white door as a background, and I found a new spot. So I'm gonna just tuck the door in behind that garment rack, and that will give me a little more space and make it easier for me to shoot my overhead, because I'll still shoot all my tutorials, my overhead tutorials and unboxings and things out here. So anyway, we're gonna get going. These are film, shot on film prints. I did it by cross-processing my, let's see what I have here. I shot on slide film and then cross-processed it into C41, which is print chemicals. And it gave this really cool, super contrasty look to the pictures. And I'm still really proud of these. Here's the other one. Isn't that beautiful? I used to have a whole series I did with this girl, and sadly I think everything got thrown away when I moved. It's very hard to throw out your art career, but sometimes you have to do hard things to make changes, and these I retained because I just love them so much. So I think they're going to go in my office. But like I keep some yarn out here. Some of it I'm not really using that much of, so might destash it. Use these with decorating hats and stuff like that for photo shoots. These are little things that I bought for models to wear in some of the shoots that I do. So we're just going to neaten this up because it really needs it. So here's the after of the closet. It's much better organized. So this is like my yarn scraps that I use when I film my tutorials. This is like other headpieces, and I don't know, that big chunky yarn. I gotta figure something out with that. But overall, this is much neater and picked up and organized than when I started, so yay for that. The stuff up here, that's a whole other set of videos. We'll go through and organize old samples in a different video. Right now we're just going to focus on finishing the garage. Okay, so here's the finished project, at least finished for now. I still have to do behind the screens, but oh my gosh, look at all my beautiful open floor space. All of this has been dusted and cleaned and neat. Still have to do organization in the cabinet, but that'll be its own video. This workbench is all nice and neat. Those are my headpiece projects that need a little glue gun surgery, so I'll work on those. Those are photography, light stands and different things like that, and reflectors. And there's my giveaway pile I've started, so that's pretty good. I actually filled the trash can in the recycling, so I'm a little shocked by that. But, yeah, this is so much better. The massage table I'm keeping for now. Might have to think about that one. These are pictures that I took when I was in New York. There's me. Yeah, I love New York. That was a really nice trip. Would love, love, love to go back. And that's when I got to meet John Corbett. That was so cool. Anyway, okay, so I'm rambling, but here is the completed room. It's all nice and straight. I can come out here tomorrow and set up and do my tutorials that I have planned, and it's awesome. I'll be able to come out here and use my exercising stuff again. I mean, it was just such a mess. I couldn't do anything out here. Yeah, I'm super excited that I have reclaimed the room. So the big stuff is done. The next step is going to be like going through all of these files and papers and getting rid of what I can get rid of. I need to still do this pantry area, and I'll wind up organizing and cleaning that whole little, I don't know, prop closet. I don't know what else to call it. It needs to be everything pulled out and organized, but you know what? That's a different day. This is enough. I can use the room. It's beautiful. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching me clean my garage and craft room and all of that. And like the video and subscribe to the channel if you would. I've got all kinds of stuff planned and coming, and yeah, so thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.